Welcome back to my business. Okay, this is just OBXS. This is we're going to talk about the OBXS Constitution. OBXS Constitution represents the world's first design and technology company constitution. IWU means law. It sounds like but it's it's in Igbo. It means law in Igbo. OBINexus, OBI means heart in Igbo. Also, depending on the realm of existence, the plane we're referring to, heart or soul. Nexus means connection, to connect, to remote things. OBINexus means its constitution. We are the world's first design and strategy constitution company. This is our motto. When systems fail, build your own. This is just the motto, and we did just that. So can we phrase it like this? When something breaks, I did this. Or we did this. This is solution. You can put it in many contexts. Uh, when the civil collapse, we'll build our own civilization. Uh, and we do that. We build houses, build infrastructure. That's the OBNC constitution. That's what OBNexus represents. We are a constitutional company. We represent the visions, the law, mean law in Igbo. So it's really the councils in the community so you can go to OBNexus. That's like the constitution where it is. So next video, that's the OBNexus review. You can find this slide on github.com/OBNexusyt or YouTube channel. You can find it on YouTube. So we go to the divisions. Oh, okay. So this is constitution. So this one should take me here. Okay. So this is constitution. So we got the OBNexus constitution. This just means constitution means the design and technology philosophy. What's design? What's technology? I define design as two design: function design and aesthetic design. The functionality of the design components and the aesthetics, look and feel, etc. All the design that gives the ease of access, ease of use for cultural adaptation. For example, the design philosophy says the seven senses: sight, seeing stuff, sense of seeing, the feeling, texture, etc. The touch or something, the smell, the taste, and hearing, the sound or something. Those are the six senses. The seventh sense is the five senses. Sorry, but the six senses. So eyes, nose, mouth, ears, touch. Eyes, nose, mouth, ears, touch. The six senses don't get to the six. Because the sixth sense is just the things that are not going to be there that you see they don't see. But I have a seven second six sense my the processing of that information set. That gives you new information insight. But that's the sixth sense. Now we got the seventh sense. The personal experience just from that senses so the thing is sales are interlinked, but the seven senses I'm claiming. If I'm not claiming like there in the metaphysics, I'm saying that this was structured like a model of design and theoretical philosophy. So 7 to 7 for design, 7 equals design, 7 equals technology. 7 plus 7 equals 14. So 14 senses for technical design and this kind of constitution. So we got the invariant clause, which just means we're not going back. Moving forward, so there's no about food, water, shelter, rest spaces, uncapped land access. This can be changed. Can't change the very clauses. They need to be there to sustain the constitution. And then we got the no-go state guarantee. So this is the hashtag no-go state just means it's a policy. You can't. So if you work in a company, there's no you can't they can't leave us. Once you're on a project, 2-year project, 3-year project, we'll fix it, we'll solve it. The master-based investment, this is very important. We don't just invest radically in money. The investment, master investment is really the investment of the system. Every project is transferring track investors, projected, based on the mouse and the target reach. So, return on investment is primarily the investor's gain in that investment. The money they put in, what they put in there, they get the deliverables, what they deliver to them. Maybe it's a new component, maybe a new AI system, etc., etc. And we've got the human rights engine. Automation. This is a human in the loop, human after the loop. Human in the loop means humans are working on a project, human are living in a project, human are living in a project. Rest assured, open sense, open access, open sense. It's just like you get open access, you get open sense. Open sense is just like the people who are transparently so good at extended. So this is just open sense framework. Apart from people who are bias free, autistic people like me. I have autism, ADHD, I don't have anything else, I don't believe. They'll go with like a competition. So you gotta understand who is the council. So we got Wu computing, which is like the council in the vicinity of 15 homes that will give you the division, like Wu means like Wu computing, like low computing. It's just the centralized access to computing technology, computing infrastructure based on design and technology principle. Then we got Uche. Uche is the Uche is meaning knowledge, so or wisdom. So this is just design aspect, and this is technology aspect, and this is design and tech. This is just together. But this is a computing division. This is a knowledge division. So this is a Gen Z education, a 5-year PhD. So this is the future of my life. So 11 years before Mensa, 2% of the children. I got to as Mensa. I did my stats in the Fresh Gates. I passed on stats. Then I moved to the Fresh Gates. Then I got into Mensa, age 11 years old. 11, 12, 13, 14. 11, 12, 13, 14 is a fly. So we got 11, 12. 12 is my 11 years is 11 is I got my semester. 12 years old. I took my 11 by 12 in computer science. 13 I should got my bachelor. 14 I was spending the student for no. 14 I should have got my masters. And 15 I should got a PhD. So this is the 5 year. This is the future I wanted, but I couldn't have because of so much being in the foster care, being in social care. This is the future I wanted. I was already in Oxford. I was 14 years old. Doing applied mathematics and creative writing. But now I'm 24 and I still don't have property. And then right now I'm at a hostel in 15 Issue Way. Under UK services, but I don't believe. So this is the future I'm building for myself and people who believe in the position. Because I'm neurodivergent and this is the future I should have had. This is the master student, so this is just parallel communication between a mentor student to ensure the validity of development. Think of it like more of the fundamental technique, but bidirectional, asking questions. Then we know Rift ecosystem. So this is digital archive. So this is a blockchain for tracking. We've got oral sales. Oral sales are really they track assets, but they track UIs. It's really a case of blockchain footprinting for individuals based on phenotype, phenomemory, and phenotoken type value, which is person to person identity tracking, which are called footprinting, digital footprint. So that's the oral cell, oral scan, which is oral is like a oral 5242 is seal. It's like a cryptographic algorithm that traces based on the tracking of the present footprint of the digital art to give them a unique identifier, a global unique identifier, or a user with that session or memory. And then we'll get a full beacon. This is just computer division. We'll go to this is knowledge wisdom division, education division. We've got the computer division, which is a distributed AI and human audio system. The computer division represents like the contribution of the new stuff, the division of the new society. But with this position, this is just how it's structured. And this is design and tech. So this is just the output. So we got this is the output design and tech. So this is just the what the deliverables are. So we've got posterior first architecture. So this is the housing robotics, real spaces, and community different integration. So this is just like what it is. But this is because the e-car this is what the design technical offer for the people to sustain in their own constitution or where they live in that constitutional space. The community, so you can so this is a civil communication. So we got master. So this is just so this is just a masquerade, just like in my poem, Spirit of Masquerade. Building foundation of system change. First, pilot program. So this is just for 2 years. So this is just 6 to 6 months, 16 months. This is just 3 year. But this is my idea of my okay. This is just the plan I'm working. So this is 6 months, 3 to 6 months. I'm not in my first month yet because my first month starts as soon as I get to 1st October in my university, where I get the 2 years milestone. And then first pilot opportunity in real commercial class, internship expansion, university work. So this is just the first phase, this is which I'm really in. The masquerade is on. That's what Spirit of the Masquerade. It's my poem. You can check out medium.com/OBINexus. Medium.com/OBINexus. Which I'll ship out to x.com/OBINexus. But you know, OBINexus is official. But you know, if you see Spirit of the Masquerade, the poem, on Medium blog, if you search Spirit of the Masquerade on Medium, put the handle OBINexus, or you can search OBINexus, like Medium, is find the poem. This is just slightly changed, but you know, yeah, this is access division. This is just access research. So, personal. This is a personal individual healing. This is a code as therapy. So, I mean, this is just give me an answer a lot of philosophical questions regarding myself and the latest technology. But this is just the idea of a philosophy which is like, you know, asking things that to make or break traditional systems. In alignment to the philosophy of design technology, hence the open constitution. I've got the local IWU establishment, naval translation, but this is just regional, national, and global. So we've got implemented axis of alignment, where axis refers to the gating principle. So we got how many years about how the gating principle? We got a moment of thinking or cognition. It's like you know, we've got the gating concepts. Gating is just an idea. So, you've got to say your Kanban board, you've got a backlog, which is where you put it back your requirements to doing that. Gating is a solution process from beginning to the backlog to done. For example, I want to make a website app for autistic, for the public critical. People who are very want to record their data phenomenologically. For example, I get from backlog, asking key questions. Let's go to the gate. So I gate it. So okay, that will say first. So there's the pre-gates. The pre-gates like, you know, what can I do to so from there I become then pre-gates. Then I go. This question will be 5 or 10. 10 questions to if you want to do gate, 5 or less of if you want to support it. That if you open the gate, you ask the questions. Then you write the code or the number of it. Then you put then you write down what you do. Put it in backlog. You speak an analytical process to solve human what is doing. So the gates are really tracking the state of verification and for the X gate, they call it X gate. And that's personal gates. And then you go to the Y gate, which is just a line like this. So if the X gate is integration, the Y gate is verification. So you don't go from doing to backlog. And the whole you don't want to go back once when you're doing based on the milestone. And now you go to the gating philosophy. Now then you go to the Y gate, which is like the integration gate. I mean the verification gate. But now if so, it's like the checks, really the key way to the concentration. So now I want to do something to do done and get to done one by one. But there's a problem. So if I didn't have like someone that I want to work with, regional or community, say me and a friend want to paint an image about something. We have a theme in mind. Want to print a big image, something on a big canvas. We want to come up with something creative. This creative is meant to be something innovative. So this innovation, he wants to draw this. I want to draw this. So we have to agree on this. So getting our alignment to the project objective. What you guys want to do together to solve your creative process to depict what you want to depict in the canvas. So it's a simple one in arts, but that's Z gating or contract gating. So you got Y gate, X gating, myself, Y gate, X gating. You get Y gating, you can go to the lowest possible state, because it's very efficient. So you can verify the gates. X gate is X axis gating, Y axis gating, and Z axis gating, or contract gating Z. Y is verification gate, and X is integration gate. So you go through that method to solve a problem for Agile Scrum methodology or waterfall methodology, etc., etc. So this OBINexus is thinking hard. I think it needs to connect. Building bridges, not walls. So we're building bridges, not walls. Like that's what we want to bridge. So this is just a future here. You can watch your view on GitHub everything. Just the WU Constitution. This is Constitution. So what this WU means is Constitution. That's the council you go to based on the system. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to my channel. How am I go to build so 9,000 I want to acquire 1,000 acres of land for my division. Doing the civil collapse in the UK, which is something I'm going to describe civilian matters collapse or housing crisis, civil matters, not including police forces and armed forces, but civilian disputes. But this one I'm doing to show I saw the kind of problem I used to throw as an example to advocate for change in the UK using to kind of promote OBINexus reform. Because former reform on change.org/OBINexus reform. But take care and I'll see you soon. Like, share, and subscribe, share my videos.